Mystery of an ancient UFO discovered deep in a giant cave. Discoveries in Egypt's remote desert reveal ancient wonders, reshaping history and our heritage. So now I'm going to direct you to my playlist of the Emerald Tablets written by Thoth the Atlantean. And he says in there, there's so much to get from that. And I advise you to, as you're doing things around the house or whatever, listen to it, because he talks about their philosophy, their very advanced technology, that they even had interstellar craft and they had interstellar travel. They also have the secret of interdimensional travel, going from one dimension to the other. Let's remember that Alexander the Great went into the Taklamakan desert with 30,000 of his warriors. He lost 10,000 of them going in there, because Taklamakan means you go in but you never come out. He insisted on going there because he was to meet with a UFO and to meet up with an Atlantean extraterrestrial, an Anunnaki, that from Hyperborea, that was to give him a secret weapon with secret high technology. And this was a mechanism, a device that was able to change your frequency from this material world to another dimension and back again. Obviously, this is exactly what is written in the Emerald Tablets by Thoth the Atlantean. And this is exactly what the historians at the time of Alexander the Great, about 330 BC, wrote, that he went into Taklamakan, he lost a third of his warriors, and that he did receive this device, which, that it was very important for him. It meant immortality for him. That's basically what he thought. Anyway, in those Emerald Tablets, written by Thoth the Atlantean, Thoth says that he should be credited for the Giza Plateau of pyramids. He says that he has hidden one of his spacecraft under a sphinx in the Giza Plateau. His spacecraft, yes. He even prophesied that Atlantis would be destroyed because of the fact that the Atlanteans were misusing their technology to the detriment of mankind, and they were going against the commandments that they were given by the divine supreme spirit by doing so. So he prophesied that it was just a matter of time before the end of Atlantis came, and that's exactly what happened. But before that, a lot of Atlanteans had left Atlantis to go and set up new cities all over the world. Then the first thing that they did was to construct pyramids. Okay, so of course they also knew the ley lines of the world. So it's a very beneficial thing for you to listen to the playlist of Thoth the Atlantis of the Emerald Tablets. You get a lot from that. I do many times refer to them because they tie in with what Alexander the Great did in Taklamakan. Now, this mysterious thing in Egypt, discoveries in Egypt's remote desert reveal ancient wonders, and they reshape our history and our heritage, obviously. The astonishing discovery made in the vast remote desert of Egypt, recent explorations of this seemingly barren landscape, have revealed remarkable treasures, sparking awe and fascination among adventurers, historians, and archaeologists. The arid desert, once thought to hold little more than sand and stone, has proven to be a treasure trove of historical artifacts and ancient wonders, providing glimpses into the lost civilizations and their rich cultural heritage. The desert of Egypt, a hidden treasure trove of history. Egypt's remote desert holds a wealth of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Nestled amidst the vast, desolate terrain where are remnants of glory, whispering tales bygone eras, from enigmatic ruins to well-preserved artifacts. Each discovery adds another layer of the intricate puzzle of Egypt's storied past. One of the most astonishing finds is the emergence of an alluring structure that challenges a conventional understanding of ancient architecture. These monuments, which have stood the test of time, serves as a testament to the craftsmanship and ingenuity of ancient civilizations, from majestic pyramids to intricate temples. Each structure provides insight into the cultural, religious, and technological advancements of its time. The remote desert, unveiling structures that defy modern comprehension. These ancient marvels are not only striking in their scale and beauty, but also in their durability. Standing tall despite centuries of harsh desert conditions, scientific analysis of these structures reveal advanced knowledge of engineering, mathematics, astronomy possessed by ancient Egyptians. The precise alignment of certain monuments with celestial bodies suggests that these civilizations had a sophisticated understanding of the stars, which they used for both religious and practical purposes. For example, some temples and pyramids are aligned with the solstices and equinoxes, providing evidence that these ancient people used astronomy to mark the passage of time and seasons. Artifacts from the desert, insight into the daily life. Beyond monumental architecture, the remote desert also yielded a vast array of artifacts ranging from everyday objects to exquisite works of art. These relics offer valuable insight into daily life and beliefs and customs of the ancient Egyptians. Each pottery fragment, each engraved tablet tells a story of a civilization that flourished in one of the harshest environments on Earth. There are, of course, many that believe that it was not so harsh at one time in the past, that it was as lush as the Amazon and Brazil is today, but something happened. Now, many of these objects have preserved remarkably well due to the desert's dry climate. Artifacts such as tools, jewelry, ceremonial items have provided clues about the social hierarchy, religious practices, and even the dietary habits of ancient Egyptians. Studies conducted on these items using modern techniques like radiocarbon dating and chemical analysis allowed scientists to piece together an accurate picture of how these people lived thousands of years ago. The significance of these discoveries extends beyond mere historical curiosity. They shed light on the interaction between different civilizations and the exchange of these ideas across borders. Egypt's remote desert, once considered a barren wasteland, is now emerging as a critical area for the understanding the flow of culture, trade, and technology in the ancient world. Artifacts found in the desert, such as foreign pottery and trade goods, indicate that Egypt had contact with neighboring civilizations, including those in the Near East and Sub-Saharan Africa. This discovery challenges earlier notions of Egypt as an isolated civilization and highlights the complexity of ancient trade networks. Let's remember that Egypt had ruling over Ethiopia as well. We know that from the Old Testament it's written that Moses was the prince of Ethiopia. Now, the scientific importance of desert discoveries. The preservation of artifacts in Egypt's desert allowed for significant advances in archaeological science. The combination of traditional excavation techniques with cutting-edge technology such as 3D scanning and DNA analysis has revolutionized our understanding of ancient Egypt. For example, isotopic analysis of human remains found in the desert provided new insight to the diet and health of ancient Egyptians, and this data allowed researchers to trace the migration patterns of people living in the region thousands of years ago. In addition to that, the desert's dry environment offers ideal conditions for preserving organic materials like wood, leather, and even human tissue, giving archaeologists a unique opportunity to study the past in unprecedented detail. As researchers continue to collaborate and dig deeper into the mysteries of Egypt's remote desert, the journey of discovery promises new revelations. Each excavation uncovers more layers of history, enriching our understanding of ancient Egypt and human civilization as a whole. With each carefully unearthed artifact, the story of Egypt's past becomes clearer, bridging the gap between our present knowledge and the distant echoes of antiquity. And in the end, these discoveries stand as testament to human curiosity, perseverance, and ever-growing quest for knowledge. The secrets buried beneath the sands of Egypt are not just historical mysteries waiting to be solved. They are keys to understanding the shared heritage of humanity and the remarkable achievements of ancient civilizations. And this is on Collective Spark. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. My Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.